Hello everybody, this is Skitty for Kitty. I'm playing Fable 3 as you can plainly see. And I've decided to do the missing play quests. Here they are.
You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play, it would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it.
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
Oh, press and hold.
Splendid, splendid. You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Okay. Obviously a little spoof on Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and by the way, the last two gnomes in Brightwall are located down here. And they're actually close together. Not really too close, but close enough. Just follow the golden trail. This thing just holds your hands.
Turn back now, mortal one.
What? Woo! It's Ghostbusters!
Stay away from this accursed only death and insanity await you.
Don't care.
Who seeketh forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation.
Okay, obviously the spooky looking book here. Throwing its pages out.
Don't pick it up.
But now I want to.
No, really, I'm serious.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ha ha ha.
You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
Oh, look at that hair. Well, it's kind of hard to see because it's... Oh boy, I kind of missed out. I might need to make my thing not as bright. Albion girl always gets her way.
Listen, you're not getting my lost play, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
It's the same costume where I had earlier, the elegant outfit.
My love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant.
A dung merchant?
Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Fine. Ooh, I can abuse him. No, I'm going to get out of here.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again tomorrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
I would have run away.
A magnificent rendition. True, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic death. It will require a masterful performance.
Let's get this show on the road.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Who are you, the Queen of Hearts? Declare love.
Gucci, Gucci, goo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge.
What?
A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
It looks so much like mine, except mine's blue. And plus, I don't want to die. Of course, a good hint with fighting these guys is using your fire. Because turns out they're vulnerable to it.
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you.
So?
Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
No.
Think you can beat us? You ain't got a chance. Using fire? What's cheating in it?
I'm trying to hold it.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
My breath does not smell like sulfur. Let them come, let them come, let them come to me as I burn them all.
Shall we have a barbecue?
Woo! I burn them all. I burn you, I burn you, I burn you and you. As I kill you all. Da 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 da. Ah! Rude. Is that all?
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
Let me kill you, let me kill you. Aww.
Tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice.
Dude, you are
I call
mistaken.
it The Ham Sandwich.
What?
A metaphorical title, of course.
Better be. A tragicomedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are the two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matter together. Well, that was fun. Ooh, I got some treasure. 64,000. Woo! Villagers killed 0. I should work on that.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it?
Yeah, here it
We're
is.
saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you 1,000,000 times. Thank you.
Ha! His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
And now we shall watch.
Ah. Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
Is anyone else
That
lost?
reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replied the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
Great big giant bosom.
What?
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. Didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
You helped Lambert and Pinch perform the legendary play, The Ham Sandwich. Unfortunately, it received a bad response from both the critics and the audience, and a passing chicken that had a moderate understanding of the English language. Well, everyone, that was the quest. Let's see, complete the works of Philip Murray. Oh yeah, I got a new trophy.
so what shall you do now, Mr. Locke? Any more mysteries on the horizon?
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning and deduction diminish with each passing day. Investigation is a young man's game.
How would you like to take acting lessons?
I would rather consume a bottle of arsenic.
And who could blame you?
Well, that was The Missing Play. I hope it was very informative. Next episode, I'll go ahead and go into the reliquary and find those missing gnomes, because I plan on shooting their little pointy hats off. Y'all have an awesome day. Goodbye.